Hello and welcome along, everybody. I'm not expecting many people in here at the moment. We've got a couple of people coming in. Hello, Farming44. Welcome along. So sorry for starting a little bit late tonight, everybody. H3 Johnson, welcome along. I will send out your thing over the weekend. Correct Xbox Games, welcome along. Brock Martin, welcome along. YouTube is not coming through on my multi-stream chat, so hopefully that will in a moment. And FS25, welcome along. Look at the game listed, please. Is FS25, which is what we're playing. Because Gamer Dragon isn't able to stream with me at the moment for personal reasons. So we're doing some farm sim tonight. We're back on farm sim. Hey, the sim guy, welcome along. So yeah, Friday farming once again. I'm gonna jump into it because I am a little bit late. But yeah, a few things I got to talk about tonight as well while I'm farming. Hey, Wayland Timlick, but I'll wait until a few more people are coming. Right, I think, had finished all of our fields. Had we? So, yes. Yeah, we've got everything planted. We've got everything rolled. We've got no weeds yet. Everything needs plowing. Oh, wow. So next, yeah, we need to do a whole load of plowing next year. Mulching, everything's pretty much mulched. We still got stones here, but we'll roll those in. Do you know what we could do? As these two fields aren't yet planted, they are seedbed. How were they seedbed? But oh no, they're stubble tillage. Oh no, they're seedbed. How'd I do that? Plan can be called slow speed farming. Well, I'm thinking we get our big plowing we get our big tractor out and just let a hired worker go and do that job. So where is my big tractor? Oh no, I know where my big tractor is. It is, oh, I have no power in my, see if this works. All the lights come on. Yeah, there we go. It's over here because we're doing this job. So yeah, we can't do any plowing today. We're going to do this. Hey, Manic Martins Gaming, welcome along. Job's going well. I have had a really awesome time with my job this week. It's been amazing. It's been a hard week, but it's resulted in some awesome stuff. So yeah, I'm quite happy with my job at the moment, which is great. It's more the farm sim stuff. So I have a couple of things to talk about. As you guys know, there's not been a lot of movement on there's not been a lot of movement on the FSL in the last 12 months. I think the last FSL tournament was over a year ago at the last FarmCon. So there's not been any FSL for over a year. So I at this point, I don't think the FSL is coming back. If in my gut, for it to lay fallow this long, I don't think the FSL is coming back. And if it does, I'm fairly sure that it'll come back in a form. And if they ask me to commentate for it, I'm all for that. But I don't get the feeling that that's going to happen. So yeah. The other thing is you guys have probably seen recently that they announced the cultivators. So the cultivators is basically the new ambassador program, and the old ambassador program has closed down, and I have not been asked to be a cultivator. I applied for it, I said I would like to do it. But yes, so I have not transferred over to the cultivators program. Derpidactyl, who was a UK ambassador, he has transferred over. He's been made a cultivator, and Farm Sim guy, good friend of mine, awesome guy. He has been made a cultivator as well. So all the plans that I had going forward for what I'd have done had I been made one, I've basically put on the back. They haven't completely said no, but at the same time, they've announced them, and yeah. So yeah, I've got to change some of my profiles, I think, is the long and the short of this, because I'm not a Farm Sim ambassador anymore. What's my job, Sim Guy? My job is I am a web developer. I'm building mostly PHP sites. I've done some. I've done a little bit of C# recently. But yeah. Good evening, Jesse. Right, that has got this end of the field. We're getting low on liquid fertilizer. I am not too worried about the liquid fertilizer, to be honest. I think we'll use this up and then we won't bother refilling it. If we're doing this ourselves, we don't need to worry about that. Hey, Jamie Groundwater, welcome along. Yeah, I needed to. I was getting very, very, I was getting very stressed with not finding work. Jesse has landed for a 94. Yeah, Paul just passed the pool test. You can give yourself some seeds, Jesse. Nearly 30%. So this is £100,000 contract. We will we'll make a good amount of money off this. Hey, King Scorpion, welcome along. And this will go a lot faster with our giant planter. Than otherwise. This isn't Saxthorpe, no. This is Alma. We're gonna be continuing on Alma for the live streams for a while. I am currently putting together a roleplay series for Saxlingham, and then when Saxlingham is released on the modhub, so available to everybody, we will do. No, we will be doing the realism experiment on Saxlingham. I don't want to go live on Saxlingham at the moment because I am because we're only what 16 streams into this, and I don't feel I've properly explored this yet. And partly because I don't want to overload my channel with the same map. Been driving a tractor this year? That's awesome, Jamie. Yeah, it's been a busy old week this week, and I've not been able to get the first scripts written and get all of my ducks in a row. So I'm going to be doing that next week. Hey Oz, welcome along. Just having a look at what's in my oils. Yeah, clearly. There we go. I'm hoping to drive a good old Ford 7810. Oh, Jamie, that's awesome. Love that tractor. Absolutely love that tractor. This is making some really short work of this field. We're already a third of the way through this. I like it. I like it a lot. When we start doing the long runs, we'll start doing alternate rows so that we can get everything to just meet up. There we go. Struggling up the hill a little bit. Looks to me like we might get 3 more rows before we start heading back across. We'll be able to see when this comes off at the end. Does that go straight across? No. Okay. So yeah, 3 more rows. And we'll alternate row it so that we can get the bottom half of this field done, out and then back, and then go all the way across. Hopefully, if I get it right, it'll be good. If I don't, it's going to be awful. Liquid fertilizer, not going down as fast as I thought it would, though. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than this. Tried the recent new map today, played for 5 hours, stunning UK map for sure. It is amazing, that map. It is absolutely incredible, that map. If I'm right, this next row be right on the edge. Oh no, it is. Gonna have to go into it halfway through. does not bode well. Oh, yeah. And we stop with fertilizing. That's fine. The lighter it is lighter. But the field doesn't need to be fertilized. I just couldn't turn it off. Yeah. Right, so alternate rows. Evening, Captain Biggles. This is where we get a lot longer rows. I'm going to turn on the cruise control. This is a humongous field. It really is. Oh no! I didn't mean to do never mind. Now this could throw everything out because I was stupid and should have done alternate rows. Ignoring my own instructions. There goes driver quad. You moving sheep? Nice. Did they follow your instructions, Jamie? Did they go where you wanted them to go? That's the big important question. Were you able to effectively hurt them? Sort of. Oh. think we're going to have enough seeds to finish this field, which is the good news. This is one of those situations where I could leave a hired worker to do this, but it would cost more if that was the case. Famous last words, yeah. But yeah, it would cost more. Because I'd have to keep refilling the liquid fertilizer tank, which I don't have to do if it's just me running it. No. Almost. We didn't move the to that. Might be all right. Might be all right. Actually, I got that on the wheel, haven't I? What I don't have is zoom in and zoom out. One day on Carbs and Farm map in FS25, you've got 700,000 litres of silage in the pit. Wow. That is not a small amount in the pit. You're almost halfway through this field. I think tonight, more than anything, I want to get this field done. If I get this field done, I'll be happy. I'm actually... it's been a long week and I am very tired tonight. Going for the mellow stream, I think. What map are you on? This is Alma, Missouri. I'm on here because I want to have a good go with the Plains and Prairies DLC. And this map is perfect for it. I especially like these fords. What are my plans for the weekend? It is the twins' 10th birthday party this weekend. So part of the reason why I'm so tired is because I've been running around preparing for that all evening. And yeah, so we've been getting ready for that. And then on Sunday, I think we're off to a beer festival. Which will be awesome. And hopefully I might be able to find a little bit of time in to do some content creation stuff. I'm not in a massive rush. I want to do stuff right rather than do stuff quickly. But yeah, I want to try and get a few bits and pieces sorted for this week, for the next week. I've only really had one video this week. I know we've had two, and I'm hoping actually, yeah, I've got to edit and sort out for Sunday the next part of Palinier Supercut. Hey, Joseph Anderton, welcome along. Got your PC up and running, man. So much more playability on PC over Xbox. Oh yeah, definitely. Whoa. I am going to be very busy this weekend. I'm very happy that just over a week's time I have a week off. I am gonna need it. You're playing FS on Oakbridge? Awesome, the games boy. Yeah, I enjoyed my time on Oakbridge. It was fun. Sea Beast, no 7 days, no, because GD needs to he needs to be able to jump off his stream at the moment for reasons that I won't go into. So it would disrupt things too much. So I'm just doing some farm sim. I think he was checking out a new game tonight. You're on Lady Hill? Nice, Jamie. I haven't had a look at Lady Hill yet. We're up to 54%. We've still got 50% left on the seeds, although we're in a high seed usage area of the field at the moment. Hey, Blair Hamilton, welcome along. Thank you very much. I hope you're having I hope you've had a good week, Blair. I hope you I hope you've got a good weekend ahead of you. It's a nice map. I'm about to start silage on Lady Hill. Yeah, it was one of those maps that's come out in the last sort of 3 months. So I was doing map reviews all the time. But of course, as my time has become severely restricted and going back to work, I've not been able to do my maps, do my map tours. I'm yeah, barely able to get, you know, regular videos out. When's the Realism experiment coming back? So the Realism experiment is coming back when Saxlingham is released on the modhub. So I am going to do a role play series on Saxlingham, and I'm writing that now and putting that together now. And then the Realism experiment, after it's had a good break and we've had a good play on Alma, will come back with Saxlingham. There will be a whole new set of stream loots cards. There will be a whole new set of rules, and yeah, I'm going to expunge the rules that didn't quite work when we were on Riverside, and sort of take it back to its roots a bit, I think. Oh, it looks like doing that double row might actually have helped us. Fantastic. Been great so far. The same to yourself. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I have a lot of sandwiches to make tomorrow morning. And then I've got to go running around like a mad thing. I've got cakes to pick up. I've got balloons to pick up. I've got all sorts of stuff. Do I know when the update for Alma is coming? I don't. I know it's in progress, but I don't know if it's even been sent to the modhub yet. I think once we've finished this field, we might move forward to the next day. Should get about 100,000 for this. What are we farming today? This is a contract. We are planting sunflowers today. That's what we've been asked to plant. This field is massive, and how much would this is worth? Like, yeah, 72,000 this contract. So very much a contract worth doing. Is there good money in sunflowers? I think so. Sunflowers plays fairly well. My pleasure, the Games Boy. You know me. I like being live. I like doing live streams. Of all the content creation, everything I do, the thing I enjoy doing most is live streams. Live streams are awesome. I get to come and hang out with you guys for 3-ish hours and play farm sim. It's brilliant. Hey, Zwonky, welcome along. Potatoes are better. Yeah, potatoes are very time consuming. Potatoes are awesome, but they take so long to do. All I've done since 3 PM is set up your farm on Sax. Oh, that's awesome, Thefisherj. Once sold a potato for $2. Love my setup. Thank you, EPI. EPI3 Umba. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is the Hori farm vehicle control system on this side. I've got a Thrustmaster farm stick on the far side, and EP Bumba. There we go. Oh, I see it now. And I'm guessing that's EP Elite as well. Thank you. EP Elite, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the VFN. Can't I make it go faster? No, top speed of this seeder is 10 miles per hour, or 11 miles per hour actually is what we're going. I don't think it goes faster. No. That's all right. This is a decent speed. We are doing it with 61% of the way through. I think we'll speed our progress on this will speed up quite a bit once see, I could have done full way across earlier. Wait for a little while, we'll be back. All good, Games Boy. Watch out for that stone. We're fine. You're good. The great thing about this is we should end up at the entrance to the field to start the headlands, and when we do that, we will it just makes things so much easier going round. A good field from that point of view. Probably have to work your way around it. Work out exactly the best way to do it. You made your own child farm in the middle of March. Oh, that's awesome, Thefisherj. I have to decide whether I'm going to use one of the existing farms, or whether I'm going to create sort of a little farm for the role play somewhere. I think there's enough. I think what I might end up doing is taking one of the existing farms and altering them. I think I decided on my tractors. I did initially go, oh, maybe I'll get some stuff off third party, and I went, no, I'm gonna stick with stick to my guns. What tractors have we got on the mod hub that will work for the story I'm trying to tell on here? Basically, I've decided what tractors I'm going to have. I've decided after driving around Norfolk and seeing what the vast majority of farmers are harvesting their crops with this year. I've decided on the combine and what make a combine I'm going to do. I think I've got some fairly British equipment otherwise. It's trying to get stuff from the era that I want to get it from. But I think the years mod is going to be useful for helping me weed that stuff down. So yes, so I'm in England. I'm in Norfolk, which is where Saxlingham is. I've driven past Saxlingham very, very many times, and in fact, last night I went and saw my dad, and I drove through Saxthorpe, which is one of Farms in Briscoe's FS25 maps. I will be putting a load of productions into Saxlingham. If he hasn't already, I'm going to put a load of productions into Saxlingham for the realism experiment. There's a good industrial area I can populate with stuff, and I can make them all purchasable and not owned by me, and put a whole load more sell points and things in that way on the map, which would be very cool to have. Hey Jordan, this is Alma, Missouri. I tried to do that, but some didn't work. Yeah, you need to edit. So some of the mods you'll need to edit, Thefisherj, because there's a setting in there that says that you know, viable. You have to go and adjust that setting because we found that on Oakbridge. Nice being able to see areas that you can relate to. Very excited for the new Scottish map. Oh, Blair, the Scottish map is just looking amazing. It's absolutely incredible. I think there's a buyable toggle you have to set or something like that. Ah, we're near. Yeah, we're nearing the top of the field, and we're only 70% through it. It's slightly less than I thought I was going to be. Hey, Farmer Doc, welcome along. Yeah, all is good. I'm a little bit tired this evening, but otherwise good. Energy levels a little on the low side, but otherwise doing well. How do you change the keybind on the lever next to the joystick in the vehicle pack? What, this one? It's really if you mean for the shuttle, the sim guy, you have to set sort of multiple functions on it. So can you make weed fields? And you can have fields that have weeds in them. Yes, there are fields that have weeds in them, and weeds will grow in fields. Yeah, so I'll show you the settings I've got for the shuttle. So it is a little bit weird, the setting for the shuttle. So that will be the Hori farming control panel. If I go down here, vehicle gearbox. So shift gear up and shift gear down, I've got 17 and 18 set to, which are the two buttons, the back two buttons. Shift group up and shift group down are the front two buttons. And then change direction, I've got on the on the moving it back and forth. I've got select forward direction, which I made sure that when I did it, I was in reverse. So what you have to do is you have to have it in reverse, set it to set, go forwards, and then go back again, and that will set it to work with forwards. And then if you're setting the reverse, you have to have it in the forward position, and then you have to go back and then forwards again to set the backwards direction. But if you only set these two and you don't set the change direction, so change direction is this one here. If you don't set that as well on this, and I set it, I just set it so that it basically is the same as the forward direction. It doesn't work. So you have to set all three of these. Set these to the actual direction you want, and then just set this generally so that it recognizes the switch. And it just, yeah, it's a bit weird like that. I am back with my Hori set. Hori very kindly sent me a new set, which is awesome. They are lovely people at Hori. Their customer service is fantastic. And yeah, they sent me a replacement set to replace the broken one that I had. And I'm trying to be gentle with this one. Awesome. Yeah, it's a little bit of a weird setup to get the throttle to work, but it does work. The only downside I seem to have is if I tab out of the game, it changes the direction. And I don't know why. I don't know what it is about tabbing out of the game that changes the direction. It only does it with the Hori side panel. Oh, no, you can't make, you can't make, EP Bumba, you can't make that in Farm Sim. There are mods that will allow you to grow it, but it's not a base game thing. Not at all a base game thing. Yeah, can't mention that because I might get demonetized. No emergency brake maneuvers. Yeah. We're up to 72% done. Fortnightly farming really needs that. Yeah. Fortunately farming really needs it. Yeah. More on the road if something jumps out in front of you. Right, so that is the main part of the field done. Oh, we do need to sort out the sheep barn first. In fact, before we go any further, there it is. Let's clear out space at the sheep barn because we're not able to get any more wool or anything out. Is there anything you'd like to see added to the game? Moisture. I would like to see a moisture mechanic. The moisture mechanic in the realistic weather is a little too harsh for my liking. Yeah, I'd like to see a moisture mechanic. I don't farm a dock. I'm still putting it together. I want to get it right because last time I tried doing a series like this, it lasted 4 episodes because I went into it and rushed. And yeah, it's one of those things where I want to get it right. I want to get a few episodes under my belt. I've got some research to do for tools that I want to get to make sure that everything is everything looks amazing. And yeah, so I need to do some work to get everything where I want it. And if I get it right, it's going to be an amazing series. But I need to get it right. I like the storyline, so I've been crafting the storyline this week, and I like the storyline. The story fits what I want to do. We've got intrigue and mystery and progress, and yeah. I'm hoping it's going to keep people's interest. The episodes are only going to be about 10 to 15 minutes long is what I'm aiming for. So I think if I try and do anything more than that, I'm going to end up with issues. But I'll start setting things up very soon, and I'm hoping to have a longer lead time if you are if you have early access. I'm hoping to give you guys a few days rather than sort of 24 hours as I've had with previous series. So hopefully there'll be a little more value, because I don't know how many episodes I'm going to get out a week. We'll see. It'll be however I can do, and however I can do produces the best quality is how I will do it. I'm definitely going for quality over quantity. Silver Run coming back in the meantime. You know what? I might do some Silver Run. I need to do a super cut of Silver Run so far before I bring Silver Run back. But yeah, I might do that, Farmer Doc. I might see if we can get some Silver Run episodes under my belt. Because we do have that series to continue, and that's taken a little bit of break over the last month or so. JGB, welcome along. What's happening with the Realism experiment? The Realism experiment will be back when Saxlingham is released on the modhub. Hey Austin Owens, welcome along. So my plan is to do a revamped Realism experiment when Saxlingham is released on the modhub. I think it'll be a great map for that. And I'm really enjoying doing Alma at the moment, with plains and prairies. It's great. The fields on this map are astronomically big, which is why I'm using the plains and prairies DLC, and why we started with a decent amount of money on here, because I couldn't have started with a lesser amount at hand. And got the stuff we need. Even so, you know, we've got over £1 million loan on here. I was hoping for can't wait. Yeah, and it will come back, and you guys will be able to affect it. We will have the Streamloots cards. I want to make the Streamloots cards both fairer and more integral. So I will probably be looking at doing quite a few Streamloots cards giveaways on for streams and things, and yeah. I also like to be able to just press a button and do bits and pieces. I'm wondering if there's any way I can assign a button to do stuff, because then I could just press add money, remove money, you know. I wonder how difficult that would be to do as a mod, a realism experiment mod. Will the next iteration of the realism experiment be multiplayer again? No, my brother can't commit to it enough. Farmer Doc. Which was the problem last time. His life is very busy and very hectic. Yeah, he wishes he could, but it's just, yeah, it gets, and I understand, life gets so hectic, so insanely hectic. You might be, oh yeah, I know you're hiding here all the time, Reaver. Even get that to work. Yeah, that'll work. Guys, go follow my brother. He streams sometimes. And he is a really awesome streamer. You will enjoy his content. I can tell you that now. Good evening, Farmer Kev. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. What do I think of the mods today? I haven't been overly excited by any of the mods recently. There's nothing that's really stood out to me and gone, yes, I want that. I have to have that. There's a few scripting mods that have been nice, but nothing, yeah, nothing really that stood out to me today, I don't think. Oh. Yeah, a proper sense of achievement to work this week. So I started the week with a mountain of stuff. I mean, I had some pretty big projects on my desk at the beginning of this week, and very very time critical projects on my desk at the beginning this week, and I ended this week with running out of work to do. I managed to clear everything off, get everything done, and that I could get done, and it was fantastic. Such a feeling of achievement to work this week. Hey, Farmers for Life, welcome along. Farmer Kev, when am I starting my realistic series? Soon. I want to get it, as I said, I want to get it right. I want to do it properly this time. Last time I tried to do a realism series on, realistic roleplay on Saxthorpe, I rushed into it and didn't do it right. If the quality is there, then people will watch an episode a week or 2 episodes a week, and I'd rather spend a little bit more time and do a series that gets 5,000, 10,000 views an episode than the series that I have been doing that have been getting 500 views an episode. You know, I want to create something that is really cool. So I want to do it right. And if I do it right, it will be really cool. If I do it wrong, I'll be back in this slump of 500 views an episode. I've never had a series. So many of my peers have got videos over 1 million views, and I have never had a video on my channel surpass 500,000 views. That's 500,000. I have never had a video hit 500,000 views. Bobs in Briscoe submitting is about to start next week when the update version is out on PC. Fantastic. I need to check if the version I'm running is the latest version. But yeah, I better get cracking on writing the realism experiment then. What are we up to? 83%. We got 16% left. Ooh. Now that's interesting. Are we gonna have enough seeds to finish this? Got an idea. No, it's fertilizer. I thought that had seeds in it. It doesn't. Alright, see, that's the thing I was talking about. It going into reverse. Is it Reaver underscore? No. There you go, Farmer Doc. Ravnik 10, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. You are awesome. Oh, I know what I haven't reset. So we got about 80 subscribers last month. I haven't reset my subscriber count. I don't think. Yes, we haven't had any subscribers today, so just gonna go and do that quickly. Where is it? Oh, I struggle finding this. Oh, Raftree has resubscribed for your 9th month. Thank you, Raftree. I will get this done after screen. So that's one today. Was making a cuppa. You're fine, Sim guy. Straw harvest drops on the 12th. Fantastic. I do not have any plans to use straw harvest, literally. I might do a video on it. It's been a while since I've done a video on straw harvest. I've got a couple other I've got another project that I've been talking about for a long time that I want to get done this summer. My summer project is big, and I want to do it, and I need to do it, and I'm gonna get on to do it. Hey Brendan, welcome along. Thank you. I was in work today. I was in the office. Why did I? So yeah, smart shirt, looking the part, into the office because I wasn't in the office earlier in the week, so I needed to be in the office today. I also think I've worked out how, if I do my so I'm going to be doing, as well as doing another website over this summer, I'm going to do my own website. I want to put something on my website that is a members area, and I need to figure out what needs to go into the members area. So basically, if you have the right level, you'd have access for it. Oh, you work from home? I'd love that. So I work from home 3 out of 5 days a week. Well, my thoughts on Oxy map since we're coming out next year. Oxy's map is looking amazing. I'm kind of glad it's coming out next year because, well, quite frankly, the rest of this year, I know what maps I want to play. I want to play Saxlingham and I want to play the Highlands fishing map. Saxlingham is going to take me up to the release of Highlands fishing, and then Highlands fishing is just going to be, yeah, I'm looking forward to playing that. I would do the realism experiment on that, but I really want to do Saxon. Dogs Gaming. Hey, it's raiding over on YouTube. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hope you had a good hope you had a good stream at Dogs Gaming. And I actually caught the notification because it doesn't tell me anywhere but the top of the at the top of the chat on YouTube. I hope you had a good stream. And you successfully raided, so well done. I don't know if it's even called, is it even called a raid on YouTube? We'll get this knocked out. We are gonna make 72 grand off this. We have not paid that much for seeds, thankfully. Respect, which you're wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing your community with me, Sheldogs. Right up the top. I am impressed by the base game GPS. It really does handle some odd shaped fields very well. Stuff that I absolutely would not expect it to handle. It just handles. We're down. Oh, we're down to 3% seeds, and we've got a heavy seed. We're gonna be this short of seeds. This is gonna be very annoying, and I know where I can get the seeds to do it as well. But yeah, we're just gonna be short on seeds. That's so annoying. Armstrong Gaming 69, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. How you doing? Have you? It's been a little while since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. Hope the streaming's still going strong. Hopefully Giants announce the third DLC soon. Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that. I don't think it'll be too long, as I said. I think sometime this month, early next month at the latest. I don't think that they're not going to release the third DLC in September. No, they're not going to release the third DLC in October, because that's too close. So that leaves either this month or next month, and it's too close to announcement now. There we go, we run our seats. Hey, Sheldogs G over on Twitch. Long time, it's still streaming away. I am, and I have seen some of yours every so often, and yeah, not been able to pop in, unfortunately. I'm looking forward to an Austrian or at least an Alpine map for 25. I don't know if we'll get that. Ralph and Tron Video Life, welcome along. And Ralph 101 Stareborn. Why are UK content so easily impressed with Saxlingham? It's just a map with fields and a couple of sell points. That's it. Is it because they're UK based or So I'm Ralph. I'm impressed with it because I live in Norfolk. I live in Norfolk and I drive through Saxlingham. I have driven through Saxlingham many times, and to say that that map is impressive is an understatement. It is impressive. Farms in Briscoe has done an amazing work to make that map really close to its location. Now, in my in my first look, in my tour, I very much said that there are a couple of things that I'm disappointed with. The lack of sell points and the lack of productions very much is something that I'm disappointed with it. I would like to see both of those things in it more. And it's the same thing that disappointed me with Oakbridge. So yeah, I would like to see some more gameplay stuff in there. I think it is a little bit short on those, but it's an early access version, and therefore I can give it some leeway to, when it comes out on modhub, those things very much could be in there. And I make those criticisms because these are the things I would like to see. And it is also what you know. I mean, I really like this map. I think this map is fantastic. This map to me is a stunning map. It's really interesting. It's really playable. But I understand this map isn't for everybody either. You know, lots of people don't like the big fields on American maps and having to, you know, it taking hours to work them. And in fact, the reason why I'm doing this live stream in the way I'm doing it, at one times and taking my time and just enjoying playing it, because the way I normally play Farm Sim, you know, a minimum of 5 times speed and everything, I could not play this map. I just wouldn't be able to. So yeah, I understand, you know. It's also what you know. 94 days till Highland fishing drops. Yeah, it's also what you know. So if you're used to living in a place where you have massive fields and can see for miles, yeah, that's the kind of map that's going to attract you. If you are somebody who lives like I do in a place like Norfolk, and you see somewhere that is very true to where you live, you're gonna love that map as well. As it is, I like a little bit of variety, hence the reason why I like playing this and like playing Saxling. I'm not a great one for giant rectangular fields though. I will say that. That's not my idea of fun in Farm Sim. Even if I did go and create 2 giant rectangular-ish fields. I'm going to scoot around the back of this field here. There's only 390 liters. I'm hoping this is gonna be enough. Thanks, Axe and Judith Montana with 4x. What I like about Farm Sim, and what I like about what modders and map makers bring, is that that variety exists. So if you do like your big square rectangular fields, there are maps out there that will cater for that. If you like your smaller, more odd-shaped fields, there's maps that will cater for that. If you like anything in between those, there are maps that will cater for that. You know, it is a game of such wonderful variation, both in how you play and in what you play with, that there's something there for everybody. And I've said this before, that part of the reason why so many of Farm Sim's competitors fail is because they don't have that variation. They don't have that broad appeal. And if they did, then they would actually probably get a bit of traction. Right, it's going to give us 9%. I hope that is enough. What I want to do, where would I like FarmCon to be next year? I know where the rumors for FarmCon are for next year. Somewhere easier for me to get to, please. Send you back to the farm. And somewhere where I can convince Reva to go to. That going? No, it's just sitting there. Oh no, it's off. Good. So very relaxing. So with any luck, this will give us enough money. The O2 Arena is way too big for FarmCon. FarmCon is, I think, around about 1,000 to 3,000 people. Hopefully you'll be back after harvest. JCB, I would love to. So I spoke about this at the beginning of the stream. So I have gone from being being an FSL caster and a Farm Sim ambassador to, I don't think either of those anymore. FSL we've heard nothing about for months. I at this point think it's probably not coming back. And if it is, it's probably coming back in a very different form, and I don't know if they would ask me to cast for it. So, yeah, I don't think. And the other is, as I said earlier in the stream, the Farm Sim Ambassadors program has ended. So I am no longer a Farm Sim Ambassador. Yeah, with the contract. And they've announced the cultivators. I applied to be a cultivator. While they haven't fully rejected me from being a cultivator, I have not been announced for one, and I've not been asked to be one. The UK cultivators are Derpdactyl, who was an ambassador with me, and Farm Sim Guy. Officially, as Giants listed it on the website, Derp is the English ambassador and FSG is the Scottish ambassador, which is interesting. So yeah, so I am going to instead concentrate on my own. I'm going to concentrate on my own community projects that I have, and we'll do it that way. I'm still a Giants partner. I'm still the Silver Giants partner, so there is that. And thank you to those who have been using my partner link, because you guys are awesome. I was hoping to use all these seeds up. I'm not going to. All right. But yeah. Maybe FarmCon will be at Style or Gawil would be easy for me to reach. I don't know where either of those are based, Farmer Doc. Giants did mention the mod contest might be back. They did not say yes or no, but it's on the cards. There are a lot of people who would like to see the mod contest return. There really are. It is very popular. Right, there we go. Say here it's in Brazil. It's not. If they're not gonna hold FarmCon in the UK, they're not gonna hold it in Brazil. Unfortunately. Do I have the farm sim? I do have the. Actually, I need to send an email to Giants because I want to have a look at. Where is it? I have got it. I've got the. You can see it. You can actually see it on the wall behind me. Oh, actually, you can't because it's cut off. But yeah, I've got a copy of it up there. Yeah, the 16-bit version I have got a copy of, but I don't have. I want to get the Mega Drive cartridge that they produced. So yeah, both companies in Austria. I don't think they're planning to go back to Austria next year. Rumors that I was hearing is somewhere, possibly somewhere in Germany, possibly somewhere to the west of to the west side of Germany, or possibly somewhere further west than that. But that is just rumors. I have no concrete information at all. Not sure good big enough to such a big event. A similar thing was said about Lindner. Lindner are not. It was not a big venue by any stretch. This is one of those great maps that has a really good map edge. I mean, look at that. Look at how well that all marries up. I love it when maps do this. That is peak. That is absolutely perfect. Gwil is passed in Germany. It's funny if you made a live playing the. Oh, I'd love to go live playing the 16-bit version on the Mega Drive. I'd have to play the 16-bit version on the Mega Drive. I think what I'd have to do is do an unboxing and see how popular the unboxing was. And then if people wanted me to play the 16-bit, I'd get the Mega Drive out. Grim Tool or Krupp? Okay, I have no idea where those are, Farmer Doc. I think our other bit of kit made it back. I can't see it hiding anywhere on the map. What is that? Why are there two? Interesting. Or playing a Finland map in FS25. I'd love to. If I found a really good looking Finnish map, I would, Casper. Lovely part of the world. Going at full speed, so I'm gonna need to plant these fields next month. We might skip forward to April so that we can start planting our other crops. As I said, I don't think we've got anything else to do on our farm. We've got 124,000 in the bank, which is the money I need. It's Upper Austria. I mean, you don't know. Giants could go back to Austria next year, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're gonna. Both are more known for military than farming equipment. See, we've got an entrance at the corner here. I'm half tempted to put a road in here between these two fields, so that we've got an entrance to our farm here that I can then just drive along here for. Maybe just a dirt track. Hey, Scalari, welcome along. I'm doing okay, thank you. Right, so that has got that done. Yeah, I need to get a pressure washer. Look at the state of this. Also need to put I think we're going to put a big shed in here for some of the bigger equipment. I think we need that too. Right, let's just turn that off there. Okay. My loader should be here. Yeah, it made it. Now, do my animals need feeding before we move across to the next day? Chickens are good. cows are eating meadow, so are okay at the moment. And we got meadow, and we get, yeah, we're good. We're good all around, I think. Do I? Oh, I've got bales to put away though, don't I? I think. Do I have a stack of bales to put away? I thought I did. I didn't think we'd put those away yet. Yeah, I do. There's a stack of bales over there. In crop, or the German company has somewhere in the Caribbean. I don't think we're going to the Caribbean farm. And you don't need to. It doesn't need to be the head office. It could be at Ford next year or Versatile. Does Versatile have a? It's not going to be at Ford. Does Versatile have a factory in Europe? I don't think they do. I need to get used to doing the first person stuff again. Did I not get the bottom one? I didn't get the bottom one. Maybe Lamborghini. Well, Lamborghini's made by Deutzfahr. So Lamborghini tractors. So we were at Deutz 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years. That's what I thought. I'll just put this one in. Fuck around with this. Versatile is made in Canada, yeah. So we're not having FarmCon over in Canada. Right, welcome back, the games boy. How's it going? Hey, Stevie, welcome along. You've been watching over on YouTube, nice. Right, part this up. What's the time? 20 to 11. Okay, we're gonna go till 11 tonight. There we go. Right. Close. 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 We're going to leave the Ford out because we're going to be using that again. Oh, didn't close the middle one. Right. What about JTB? I don't think they'll hold it in the UK, Farmer Kev. It'd be nice, but I don't think they will. Right, so let's save this. We'll move across to the next morning. Now, we are hoping to get another big tractor. What time going to end? About 20-ish minutes. Right, let's see what we've got. A lot of rain. So, nothing I'm after, which is good actually. Animals wise, sheep are good. Oh, cows are not, so we are going to have to deal with that. So we'll need this tractor and this, and we'll get this small. Wow, can't believe how much the cows ate through in one day. Skoda, it's not going to be up late tonight. No, I normally finish about 11 o'clock, Sea Beast. Somewhere between 10:30 and 11 o'clock, depending on how I'm feeling. I'm trying to do 8 till 10. I'm trying to do, 8 till 11. I'm trying to do 3-hour streams at the moment. Thanks for letting me know for being live. Oh, thank you, the Games Boy. Right, so now, yeah, come over here. I'm gonna grab 3 bales out of here, I think. Right, I want to grab 2 straw, and I want to grab 3 hay. Wow, that's got to be really low coming out of that. Wipers are going crazy because it is very rainy. Don't forget to fuel the Versatile. Is the Versatile a little bit low? Yeah, no, I know I haven't got the straw, and I've not got one hay bale. Right, and I've got 10,000 liters of silage in. Yeah, and that fills it up. But that should be TMR, I think. $24,000 liters. The moment it's just forage, but it should be TMR by the time it finishes mixing. Yeah, we've got enough fuel in this tractor. Sometimes it really is. There's a deer in here. Shoot, shoot, get out, get out. "39 seconds. What's tip sides left? Yeah, that's right. Venison for dinner. Almost there. And done. TMR. Perfect. Great. 4,000 liters might be enough on its own. Right, how much? Nope, we need to do 3 lots of this. Okay. So this time, I'm going to put 10,000 liters of TMR in here. 1 hay bale, and then fill the rest up with a straw bale. Then we should get 1 more round of silage to feed the cows before we have to before we empty this out. Whoops, I missed. Hey Spencer GT, welcome along. Farmer Kev, what DLCs would I like to see next added to the... Ooh. Now this is a really difficult question for me because I want to see kind of things I want to see in DLCs is stuff that I wouldn't expect modders to create. That's what I want to see in a DLC. I want to see something that I wouldn't expect modders to create, or something that adds something new to Farm Sim. So, for example, I would the Nexat pack, fantastic DLC, adds a whole new dynamic to Farm Sim. Really, really awesome. Adds a brand that we don't already have. And yes, there was a similar mod in 22, but that had to be compromised because Nexat wasn't an in-game DLC. It wasn't an in-game thing, so you know that had to be an unbranded version. So having that come in was fantastic. Things like the versatile Ford here, that is awesome. I like to see a good mix. It's part of the reason why I love the Silver Run DLC, the Year 1 expansion for FS22. It's because of so many new playable things and bits like that have come in. Absolutely brilliant. Balint Guider, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the VFN. Just got out of your pool. Nice, Spencer. Right, so we want to mix this with the hay before we put any straw in. And if I can, I want to hold the straw over the top. We got 7,200 liters. Sorry, 250 liters. So that's 17,000 liters. So mix this first. So that's going to take 2 minutes to mix. We're only going to need 1 straw bale. I don't know where you go with that, Spencer. I do not know where you're going with that. Yeah, you see, there's 8,000 liters in this. So this will sit in the bottom of this. I can do V8 muscle. I can see patch 1.11 dropping very soon. The third DLC is just around the corner. Yeah, I think the third DLC is just around the corner, and I'm kind of expecting that to drop. So we'll drop all of this in here. It shouldn't affect our mix. Especially if I can get the mix sorted. We'll see. We shall see. Yeah, there we go. Hay is, straw is going in. Ooh, wow. That is 98% full. We might be all right putting a little bit more in. Yeah, we're good. change my tip sides. I can work out. 25 is change tip side. 5. There we go. We now have TMR. It is still on the forks. There's a lot of stone in my field and I have to get a lot of them out. Yeah. I know that straw isn't going to overload this, so we can go and put that in now. $1,500 litres on that. That goes straight in. Drop forks off here. Take this over to the other side. It really needs repairing, this bit of kit. That's 22,000 litres in here. So yeah, it will do one more feed. Hydraulic hose best. Yeah, we're still good. This Volvo wheel loader has done really well on. Really well. Later, Sim Guy. Yeah, I'm finishing up in a minute. It's just got 11 o'clock. We're gonna do this last feed. And then we'll finish up here. That will be the cows fully fed. Oh. Forage stretched. Yeah, we need... a hay bale in here now. Did I watch? I didn't watch the state of the farm. Yeah, I as I said, I think we will know fully what the next DLC is before the end of this month, because they're gonna have to release it in September. I don't see them releasing the third DLC in October. With it would get in the way of Highlands Fishing to release it in October. You know, it gives it no breathing space. So they're gonna release in September, and if they're gonna release it in September, then they're gonna release it I think earlier in September rather than later. And if that's the case, they've got to announce it later this month. They've got to. So that's my reasoning. Time is running very short. Oh yes, it is morning in Central Europe by 2 minutes. There we go. Got that there. Actually, we want a straw bale, because that's not going to be full. My guess is between 20th and 31st. Yeah, so would mine, Farmer Kev. I'm thinking around that there. They normally announce on a Tuesday, I want to say. Or is it no, they normally announce on a Friday, don't they? Oh, I know exactly when they're going to announce. It's going to be probably around about the 22nd, I reckon. Actually is a really good mix. 10,000 liters of silage, 1 hay bale, and then as much of a straw bale as will fit in. We'll put that back in there. And part this up while that is while that's mixing. As the Beatles have put it so yesterday, it is. So 7 more hours. There we go, all mixed. And this should keep our cows going for a nice little while. Oh, wow. Yeah. Right, I'm going to park that in there. I think we've got the space. Might as well. Because I'll just forget. I'll sort the bedding next time. Because it's springtime, I'm not so worried about the bedding. And also, I don't have a straw blower at the moment. That is on my to purchase list. Right, and repairs. This. There. Yes. Don't need service. Not got enough hours on for that. We don't need to replace the tyres yet. I don't think they're very balding. No, tyres are good. Right, there we go. So I might move it on to the next day because I don't think we particularly have anything to do on here. Play to Farmer Dock. It says a massive contract, which there is not. And I want to move forward to April anyway so that we can get started on the next set of planting. Where did July go? Oh, where's this year gone? Let alone July. You know, we're already post FarmCon. And beginning to look towards Christmas and Llama, you know? Nuts. Right, there we are. Let's save that there. Save. Nope. There we go. Let's have a look. Did we get anything? CR11 Combine, a Grimmy Matrix Planter. No, nothing of any use at the moment. Hey, Cavalier Roy. Oh, you've come in just as I'm finishing. There, that we just had Christmas. I know, ArkAngil. I know. I'm seeing TikToks of people doing that little Mariah Carey sound now. No, 6 months to go. No. Right, who are we gonna raid tonight? Let's see who is about. There weren't many people playing Farm Sim when I started. Oh, there are people now who I would happily raid. We're gonna go and raid Wheels. I don't think he's been streaming 2 hours 90 minutes. We're gonna go and raid Wheels 24/7. He's probably finishing off now. Maybe he's connecting up a combine. He might not be finishing off. Right. Thank you to say this evening, Warbownikk. Thank you very much for resubscribing and for your cheer. You are awesome. It said B&M stay open till 10 p.m. Oh yes. Yeah, crops. Yeah, the whole Christmas thing starts as soon as the kids go back to school. I will be back on Sunday from 8 p.m. hopefully. We'll be continuing here on Alma. We have 2 fields to plant, so we're going to crack on with those. And video on Sunday, I'm hoping to have out a Super Cup, the second Super Cup from Paval. So if you'd like to spend some time with some fellow Farm Sim watchers, that will be a nice premiere going on Sunday, so go check that out. I'm going to continue in the meantime to keep putting my roleplay series together, and hopefully we'll have that out in the near future. For now, though, I'm going to leave this here. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. If you're over on YouTube, please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Massive thank you to all my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys not only help to keep the channels running, but you help everything to grow as well, and your support is very much appreciated. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time.